Recently, we've been renovating our house. As of now, we're busy with our theater room, and we've been looking for a projector screen. So the company QUALGEAR was generous and gave us one. So today, we'll be putting that screen together. Also, massive thanks to QUALGEAR for sponsoring this video. Okay, so here is the package from QUALGEAR. On the inside, the package comes with a set of hardware. It comes with aluminum frames for the screen, and since we wanted a 135-inch screen, the top and bottom panels are made up of 2 connected panels each. It also comes with support rods and the gray colored fabric of the screen. There was also a smaller box that contained everything we needed to assemble the screen, attach it to the wall, and a color manual. So after we unboxed and unwrapped everything, we noticed that the panels are all shaped the same way. One side is straight, the top is flat, and the other side has a beveled edge. We also discovered that the side panels both have mitered ends, whereas the bottom and top 4 pieces have one mitered end and one butt joint end. So we began by attaching the top 2 panels, butt joint to butt joint, using one of the straight brackets from the smaller box. We slid the bracket inside the opening in the panels and then secured them in place with a few screws. We repeated this for the bottom 2 panels. After that, we attached the fabric tensioners to the panels. We slid them on using another opening in the back of the panels, lining them up with the little red arrow stickers. Then we slid on the wall fasteners the same way. Once that was done, we attached all 4 sides of the frame using the L-shaped brackets and a few screws. Now, the basic frame is complete. The next step is to attach the fabric. For this, we needed these long rods that go between the seams of the fabric to give it the firmness it needs. If you've ever assembled a tent from IKEA before, then you know what we're talking about. Like the panels of the frame, a few of these rods needed to be attached to another rod to make it long enough. When that's done, we had 4 rods, 2 for the sides and 2 for the top and bottom. To attach the fabric to the frame, we first laid the frame on a blanket on the floor, then placed the fabric on top of it. Unfortunately, we don't have footage of this, but the next step is to slide the rods into the holes in the fabric, one on each of the 4 sides. When sliding the rods into the fabric, be careful not to tug too hard or too fast, or you might tear the fabric. Then, using the smaller holes in the fabric, we attached the fabric tensioners. First, we made sure to line up the holes with both sides of the fabric, then we pushed the fabric tensioners through. This may be a bit difficult since the rods from earlier might cover up the holes, but just push those aside and continue. Also, don't worry if the fabric tensioners don't line up perfectly with the arrow stickers. That's just an estimate of where they should be. When that was done, we added the support rod in the center. For this, you definitely need 2 people and a lot of elbow grease, because it was a little difficult to get it in place. All that's left now is to attach the screen to the wall. And this is where the wall fasteners come in handy. Since we slid them on the panels, you can still easily slide and move them around to where you put the screws, which makes attaching it to the wall a bit easier. So this is the screen after we put it up. We gave the walls another coat of paint before setting up the screen. Before we put it up, we were projecting everything on the wall, and we can see a huge difference between then and now. At first, when we put the screen up, the images being projected weren't centered properly. It was slightly tilted, and if you looked closely enough, you could see some of the images were being projected on the velvet panels. However, the quality of the velvet frame is excellent, making it impossible to see the error from a distance. Be sure to visit www.qualgear.com. QUALGEAR sells a wide variety of TV, wall, desk, and projector mounts. They also sell projector screens and HDMI cables for all your home theater needs. They also have a new line of ergonomic furniture at starergo.com. You can buy their products at Amazon, Walmart, eBay, Home Depot, and Shopify. The links to the websites are in the description box below.